Hi, my lovely people. Guys, we are in the 24-hour countdown to Real Deal is back on the scene. There's going to be a lot of new things I'm going to be announcing over on the Real Deal Storm channel. So, for all of you guys that have come from over there, hey, girl, hey. And for all of you guys that are new, that would be my other channel. So, you can go and check it out. Now, guys, tonight I want to talk about Regina King and everything that is going on with her. It is, all over the news that it is sad that her 26-year-old son committed suicide. And I want to speak about that because it's been weighing heavy on my heart. So, first, before we talk about it, let's listen to a clip.
Son, Ian Alexander Jr., has died. Ian, who was a musician, died by suicide just days after his 26th birthday. He was Regina's only child that she shared with her ex-husband, Ian Alexander Sr. In a statement to E! News, Regina said, quote, "Our family is devastated at the deepest level by the loss of Ian. He is such a bright light who cared so deeply about the happiness of others. Our family asks for respectful consideration during this private time. Thank you." Regina was a huge supporter of Ian's music career. She called herself a proud mom on Instagram after he released his debut single back in April 2021. And when they were on the red carpet together at the 2019 Golden Globes, she told E! News that he was someone who, quote, "makes me happier than anything in the whole world." And at the same event, Ian also reflected on having Regina as his mom. He shared at the time, quote, "Usually people ask me, what's it like having Regina King be your mother? She's just a super mom, really. She doesn't let bad work days or anything come back and ruin the time that we have. So it's really awesome to have a mother like that I can enjoy spending time with and all that." And when Regina turned 50 last January, Ian penned a heartfelt Instagram tribute to his mom. Ian wrote, quote, "Happy birthday to my CO. So extremely proud of you and inspired by your love, artistry, and gangsta. To be able to watch you take this lifetime by its neck and make it yours is something I will forever be grateful for. But to have you as my mother is the greatest gift I could ask for. Love, B. Scott."
Oh my goodness. See, when I look at something like this, I always look at the words, okay, and listen very carefully. When she said he is the person and thing that makes me the most happiest on earth, oh my goodness, I can only imagine her heartache. First off, any loss of a child is probably one of the most tragic things, especially when it's suicide and you don't know what's going on in their mind and you don't know what's happening. But I'm going to tell you why this one kind of struck close to home. If no one knows, Regina had her son, and shortly after, she found out that she had some cysts on her ovaries. She was having some cysts and things going on with her uterus. And everybody didn't realize this, and I didn't either until I went back and was listening at some clips and some things like that going on. So you would wonder, this is her only child, okay? It really touched close to home because if you guys don't know my story, I had my son a few years later. They told me about some cysts and tumors that may have been on my uterus. After that, we thought medicine and, a little bit of maintenance could help it, but it ended up getting worse. And boom, I ended up having a hysterectomy. So just like Regina, I was left with one child that I birthed, and he is my life. He is my world. He is my baby. And, I look at her, and her son was 26 years old when he took his life. What a young life. But what a life she had raised. You know what I mean? This is 26 years that she put in, 26 years that every single day she was there. And that was her baby, her one and only baby. I cannot even imagine the devastation that she is going through right now. Okay. They have not released, why her son or, if, may have done this or if he left a suicide. No, right now, the only statement that she said, which we've seen in the video is she would ask for respect and privacy at this time. I'm pretty sure when she gets a grasp on what is going on, she may make a statement. Or we know how celebrities is, they have publicists that write statements for them, but at the end of the day, I don't know why reporters ask questions like that. Well, why did he do it? When did he do it? How do you feel about it? Excuse me. The when and the why does not even matter when the fact of the matter is it happened. You get me? Like, if I was Regina, I wouldn't give anybody any explanation on this at all. It happened. And I do remember him dropping music back in April of 2021. If you guys don't know, his father Ian is a music producer. His father is a big music producer out here. Uh-huh. So when he released that music, I was like, yay, yay, yay. He's really gonna, go far. He did a really good song. If you guys haven't listened to it, go take a look at his music. It was a really, really good release song. So I felt like when I heard this news, I thought, my God, this boy is actually a man. I call him a boy because, he's somebody's child. But this man is actually really on top of his game. Look at him. He's living his best life. He's out here with his mother at every award ceremony. And if you guys did not know that, he literally walked the red carpet with his mother almost every time. So I was like, oh yay, he's finally gonna get his spotlight. But this lets you know that money and fame does not always equal happiness. Somewhere inside of this young man, he was broken. He was having some kind of hurt, something going on. Anyone who takes their own life, they have something going on that they feel that they cannot escape other than taking their life. And see, as a mother, I can only imagine that she's wondering, well, what did he think he was going through that he possibly couldn't talk to me about, that he felt that he was at the end of his rope? And I look at them and it's kind of like me and my son. Me and my son, yeah, I think when you have multiple children, you do have bonds with every child. I know that. But I also think when you only have one child and you know that that's going to be your only child, that there's a different kind of bond. I don't know if anybody else has one child and know that they can't have one. But when I knew that that was going to be my only child, me and Xavier have always been close. Like, we have conversations, we laugh, we giggle, we can hang out, we can have fun, things of that nature. You have this different kind of bond where you know it's going to be your one and your only blood child that nobody can break. And I don't know if anybody is watching this, has that going on or know that with that one child, but that's what touched me with them when I heard her story and the fact that he was her one and only, and then why he was the one and only. I thought, oh my God, this is tragic. So I wanted to just bring this to the surface so that everybody would understand that it doesn't mean because you're rich, famous, you're an actress, you're an actor, you're a singer, you're a rapper, that you're always happy. Also, to always remember to put our children first, okay? And I know she was putting hers first. I mean, they were together every day. That's what the sad part about this is that she's probably so lost without her child, but she's probably more lost not understanding why her child did this. So, you guys, I mean, if anything unfolds on this, I will definitely let you guys know. But I just wanted to share this if you hadn't seen it in the news. And if you want to go look some things up, I'll always tell you where you can find some really good information. E News has a really good report out. And one thing about E News is when they report on things, they do it respectfully. Like, I like TMZ because they give us the real and the raw. But on something like this, I don't want the real and I don't want the raw. I want the nice, the mothering, the things like that. So E News would be your best bet. Also, there's a couple articles on Google if you want to read up on, like, her story about being, having infertility problems and things like that in her past, and also read up on his father, who is a very big producer out here. They have some good content. But I just wondered if you guys had seen this. I wanted to drop in, do a little report on it, and get a little conversation started. I mean, I guess this would be my thing. I just wonder in my head as a mother, how can she recover from this? Besides praying and things like that, how can she recover from this? So, let's have a conversation. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.